Okay, Bruchim Abayim, good Erev Shabbos, welcome everybody. Every Friday we try to post a video, we record a shir in the teachings of my holy ancestor, the Maharal Prague. Parsha this week, Genesis chapter 12, verse 1, it begins, V'yimar Hashem ol Avram, Lech Lecha, Yartzecha, Melatecha, Meves Avicha, Loretz L'Sher Ekko. And the Lord said unto Abram, Go for thyself from thy land and from thy birthplace and from thy father's house unto the land which I will show unto thee. Rashi says, we'll just open the Aryeh before we get to the Rashi. Take a second. Alright. Commentary, Rashi. So it says, Lech Lecha, you should go for thyself, for thy pleasure and for thy benefit. There I will make thee a great nation. Here in Urkastim, in the Chaldean land, or of the Chaldeans, you're not worthy of the children. But over there, once you get to the Holy Land, you will, and I'll also make you known to the world. And still today, we speak of the Abrahamic religions, the Abraham Accords. Avram Avinu is the godless Shemecha. Can you imagine? 3,600 years later, something like that, 3,500 years later, we're still talking about this man. Amazing. So over here in Ur of Chaldeans, we're not worthy to have children. Well, God the Godel. So even though it says you'll be made a great nation, Omar, as it says, why does it say here you're not worthy of the children? Like Omar, why isn't it saying here you're not worthy to be a great nation? Amazing thing, important thing that the holy Zayd of the Maharal Prague tells us. This idea of being a great nation is not reliant on the land of Israel. Meaning Avram Avinu could have a great nation in Babylonia, in Persia, in America, in China, Iberol, in the whole world. The Jewish people are all over the world. Not just in Eretz Yisrael, not just in the Holy Land. But Abraham having children, that he had to go to the Holy Land, to the land of Israel. As is written later in Genesis 16 verse 3, at the end of the 10 years that Abraham dwelt in the land, in the Holy Land. With Arshinan, as the sages teach, Gemara Yevamah Samech Dalad Amud Aleph 64a, Shen Yeshivas Chutz La'aretz Oil Min Minyan, that when it says dwelling in the land, if he dwelled outside the Holy Land, that's not counted in that count. The Hainu Shaleidas Banim Talia Ba'aretz, that the birth of children, that depends on the land of Maishis Moral common, as will be explained later. But it's a gewaldige thing, an important hashkafa, important philosophical and ideological message here is that the greatness of the Jewish community does not require us to have a land. The Hayom Ezani La'am, it says this day thou hast become a nation, not in the land, but by the giving of the Torah. That's what gives us the identity. Only important part of Jewish identity is the Torah. Everything else is ancillary. So Torah, Rebbe Wasserman explained like this: Torah is like oxygen, and Eretz Yisrael is like food. You could fast for even a few days and survive, but you can't even go a few minutes without oxygen. That's the idea. But it's really more than that. Is that Eretz Yisrael only means something al derech Torah. So it's not even really a perfect mashal, a perfect parable, because really only Inyan of Eretz Yisrael, like the Mishnah says, is Misham Venus Oimer V'Shtei Lecha. That's what Eretz Yisrael is about. The Holy Land. It's not about nationalism. It's not about having a flag and a national anthem and eating falafel. It's about the agricultural laws that only apply in that land. And since it only applies in that land, if you're not going to keep the laws, it's better not to be in that land. And in a sense, they're raping the land by not keeping the agricultural laws. All right, there are a few religious people there who keep the laws. The vast majority of the people, even the people who are somewhat traditional, they don't know any better. So who's keeping the laws? All right, it's more than it used to be, but even one Jew who's in the Holy Land breaking the laws makes the Golus longer, especially the sabbatical laws. That's openly in the Torah. Az Yirtzu Shabsei Secha. So, and it's in Pirkei Avos like that. So, thank you for watching. So, but we don't need the Eretz Yisrael to be a community. I don't even like the words nation, people. It's not really the proper translation. The word Ummah means the community, because Ummah, it means a community. It doesn't mean 1890s nationalism. Not that there's anything wrong with that for other communities, but for the Jewish community, it's anachronistic. Someone was telling me, oh, the Satmar view, that's anachronistic, and you got to get the time. It's just the opposite. The Zionist view is the view that's from the 1890s. The Satmar view is the more progressive view. So, thank you for watching. God bless. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. We'll see you later. Have a good Shabbos, everybody.